Cardi B cries as she talks wedding plans with Stefon Diggs. The setting, a quiet night, turns emotional. It was a calm evening in Los Angeles. The city lights shimmered like diamonds scattered across the horizon, and Cardi B sat on her balcony wrapped in a silk robe, sipping tea. Her mind was racing, and her heart was full. She had just finished a phone call with Stefon Diggs, a call that left her in tears, overwhelmed with love, gratitude, and nerves. For months, the couple had been quietly planning something big, their dream wedding. Yet, it wasn't until tonight that everything started to feel real. A conversation from the heart. "Babe, I don't even know if I can walk down the aisle without crying," Cardi whispered into the phone, her voice trembling. On the other end, Stefon chuckled softly. "You've been strong through everything, B. You held me down, stood by me through the rumors, the distance, and the pressure. If you cry, I'll be crying too, we'll both be walking down that aisle in tears." Cardi laughed through her tears, wiping her eyes with the back of her hand. "You really gonna have me mess up my makeup on our wedding day?" "I'll mess mine up too," Stefon replied. "I'll make sure my suit comes with waterproof everything." Their laughter blended with emotion. But beneath the humor was something deeper, a sense of relief. After years of heartbreaks, breakups, and lessons learned in love, Cardi had finally found peace with Stefon Diggs. The proposal flashback. It had been months since Stefon's unforgettable proposal. He had flown Cardi's family and closest friends to a private villa in Turks and Caicos, under the pretense of celebrating her latest music milestone. As the sun dipped below the horizon, he got down on one knee, his voice shaking as he said, "Belcalis, you've shown me what real love feels like, loud, fearless, loyal, and real. Will you marry me?" The ring, a stunning diamond masterpiece worth millions, sparkled as bright as the tears in Cardi's eyes. She said yes before he even finished asking. That night became one of the most emotional moments of her life, and tonight's conversation brought all of it flooding back. Planning the dream wedding. Now, months later, the two were knee-deep in planning. Cardi wanted a wedding that would shut down the internet, elegant, emotional, but filled with personality. "Babe, I want a cathedral-style venue," she said during the call, scrolling through her phone. "With a long aisle and violins. But then I also want a crazy after-party, champagne fountains, dancers, the whole Bronx energy." Stefon grinned. "You deserve that and more. We'll have both. A fairy-tale ceremony and the livest reception the world's ever seen." Cardi smiled through tears. "You always say the right things. You make me feel safe, like I don't gotta be tough all the time." That admission cracked her voice. The tears came again, raw, unfiltered, and pure. "I just never thought I'd find somebody who sees me, not Cardi the celebrity, but Belcalis. The girl who came from nothing." Stefon's voice softened. "That's the woman I fell in love with. Not the fame, not the spotlight, you. And when you walk down that aisle, I'm gonna be thanking God for you every step of the way." The dress and the venue. Cardi had already chosen her designer, an exclusive collaboration between Dolce & Gabbana and a black-owned couture label she personally supported. The dress was rumored to have a 30-foot train, thousands of hand-sewn crystals, and a hidden message embroidered inside, "Forever Belcalis and Stefon." The venue? Rumor had it that they were eyeing the Château de Chantilly in France, a royal castle that reflected the elegance Cardi wanted, combined with Stefon's quiet sophistication. But nothing was finalized yet. "We might just shock the world and do it in the Bronx," she said, laughing through her tears. "Imagine me walking down the street with a crown, saying, 'Y'all come see this fairy tale right here.'" Family involvement. Their families were just as emotional. Cardi's mother had already cried twice during the dress fitting, and Stefon's mom had written a heartfelt letter welcoming Cardi to the family. Little Culture had even told her mom, "Mommy, I wanna throw the flowers." A moment that melted Cardi's heart completely. The emotional confession. Midway through their call, Cardi fell silent for a few seconds. Her breathing softened. "Babe," she whispered. "Sometimes I get scared." "Of what?" Stefan asked gently. "Of losing this. Of losing you. I've been through so much, and when something feels too good, I start thinking it might disappear." Stefan paused, his voice thick with emotion. "That's not gonna happen, B. I'm not leaving. I'm not your past. I'm your future." Those words hit deep. Cardi burst into tears again, sobbing softly into the phone. "I love you, Stefan. I love you so much it hurts." "I love you more," he replied. "And when I see you walking toward me in that white dress, just know, you'll be walking toward forever." The night ends in tears of joy. By the end of the conversation, Cardi's face was streaked with tears, but her smile glowed brighter than ever. She felt something she hadn't in years, pure happiness. As she looked out over the city skyline, she whispered to herself, "I deserve this love." And in that moment, the world-famous rapper, the chart topper, the firebrand personality, was just a woman in love, dreaming about her wedding day, her future husband, and the beautiful new chapter ahead. Epilogue, the countdown begins. The date wasn't public yet, but insiders claimed the big day was set for early summer. The guest list would be tight: family, close friends, and a few hand-picked celebrities. But for Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, it wasn't about fame or spectacle. It was about love, the kind that made her cry tears of joy, the kind that made him vow forever, the kind that reminded them both how beautiful it feels to finally be seen. Red Heart. Cardi B cries as she talks wedding plans with Stef Diggs' ring red heart. The world could hardly believe their eyes when Cardi B, teary-eyed yet glowing with joy, sat down for her first open conversation about her upcoming wedding with NFL star Stefan Diggs. After months of speculation, secret sightings, and whispers of an engagement, the rap queen finally opened her heart, revealing the emotional roller coaster behind planning the most anticipated celebrity wedding of the decade. Gemstone: the proposal that changed everything. It all started with what Cardi describes as the most unexpected, yet perfect night of my life. Stefan had flown her out to a private island under the pretense of shooting a campaign. Little did she know, he had already flown in her family, closest friends, and even her children, Culture, Wave, and his nephews, to witness the grand moment. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Stefan walked her toward a beautifully lit pavilion draped in white roses and golden ribbons. "I thought it was just a photo shoot," Cardi laughed through tears, "until I saw him on one knee with that ring. I froze. Then I cried so hard, ugly cried." The ring, a massive 20-carat diamond surrounded by pink sapphires, wasn't just a symbol of wealth. It was a symbol of commitment, loyalty, and new beginnings after heartbreak. Bouquet wedding plans in motion. When asked about the wedding theme, Cardi's eyes sparkled with excitement. "We goin' big, okay? Like, royal big," she exclaimed. But then her voice softened. "But I also want it to feel real, like it's us, Bronx meets Buffalo, glam meets grind." The couple is reportedly working with world-renowned wedding planner Mindy Weiss, who's famous for designing Kim Kardashian and Beyoncé's events. The ceremony will blend modern luxury with raw intimacy. Think a cathedral in Italy or a lavish mansion in the Caribbean, complete with live orchestras, gospel choirs, and fireworks lighting up the night sky. Cardi admitted she's still torn between two wedding dresses. One, designed by Balmain, is a pearl-encrusted masterpiece with a 15-foot train. The other, from Versace, features golden embroidery inspired by Roman goddesses. Stef said he don't want to see it till the day, but I know he gonna cry, she giggled, dabbing tears from her eyes. Family man woman girl boy blending families and building forever. Perhaps the most touching part of her interview was when she talked about how Stefan has bonded with her children. "He's so patient with them," she said, voice trembling. "He plays ball with Wave, helps Culture with her reading, and sometimes even cooks dinner when I'm too tired." According to sources close to the couple, Stefan plans to include both kids in the wedding ceremony, culture as a flower girl and Wave as a little ring bearer in a custom-made mini tuxedo. It's important for me that my babies see love the right way, Cardi said. They deserve to see what real partnership looks like. Sparkling heart emotional reflections. But the happiness hasn't come without emotion. Cardi confessed that planning the wedding has made her deeply reflective about her journey. The struggles, the public heartbreaks, and the pressure of being a superstar mom and partner. Sometimes I just sit and cry, she admitted softly. Not because I'm sad, but because I never thought I'd find peace again. After everything I've been through, I was scared to love for real. But Stef showed me patience. He never forced it. He just stayed, even when I pushed him away. She revealed that one of the hardest things was learning to trust again. He taught me that love don't gotta hurt to be real. It can be calm. It can be safe. That's new for me. Revolving hearts, the vows that broke the internet. The couple reportedly wrote their own vows, and insiders claim Cardi's first draft was so heartfelt that even her stylist cried while reading it. I'm telling you, when I say I love this man, it's from deep inside my soul, she said, her voice cracking. Stefan, known for his strong yet private demeanor, has reportedly planned a surprise performance for the wedding night, something that'll make Cardi cry again, but in the best way. Rose, a love that inspires millions. Fans all over the world have fallen in love with their chemistry, from their spontaneous date nights to their viral TikTok dances. Social media dubbed them the fairy tale couple, saying they represent healing, growth, and the beauty of second chances. When asked what she wants most from marriage, Cardi smiled through her tears. Peace, loyalty, and forever friendship. I don't just want a husband, I want my best friend to walk with me through everything. She looked into the camera and added, if you ever gave up on love, don't. You never know who God's preparing for you. I almost missed mine because I was too afraid. Ring, the countdown begins. The date of the wedding remains under wraps, but sources say invitations will go out soon to an A-list guest list, including Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, Nicki Minaj, Beyoncé, and even Stefan's NFL teammates. The ceremony is rumored to take place sometime next summer, with exclusive media rights already being negotiated by major outlets. As the interview closed, Cardi took a deep breath and smiled. This time, she said softly, I'm not crying from pain. I'm crying because I'm finally happy.
있어 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지.